Mirror, mirror on the wall, summon her name and stand tall. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. A chilling incantation that has echoed through time, summoning a specter of a woman, a legend that has haunted generations. The ritual is simple yet eerie. In a dimly lit room, you chant her name thrice in front of a mirror, an invocation that dares to pull back the veil between our world and hers. If you dare to summon her, brace yourself for what comes next. Every legend has a beginning, and so does Bloody Mary. The tale of Bloody Mary is as multifaceted as it is spine-chilling, with her origins being a subject of much debate. Various theories have surfaced over the years, each more eerie than the last. One of the most prevalent theories paints Bloody Mary as a malevolent witch. According to this version, she was a woman of the shadows, a practitioner of the dark arts, who met her end at the stake. Her wrathful spirit, it's said, is forever trapped in mirrors, ready to unleash her fury on those who dare to summon her. Yet others see her in a different light. They believe that Bloody Mary was not a witch, but a queen. Some speculate that she was Queen Mary I of England, notorious for her ruthless persecution of Protestants, which earned her the nickname Bloody Mary. Her reign was marred by bloodshed and sorrow, and it is thought that her troubled spirit lingers on, manifesting through the legend. However, a third theory suggests that Bloody Mary was not a figure of power at all, but a victim of a tragic accident. This version of the tale speaks of a beautiful young woman disfigured in a horrifying accident, who spent the rest of her days hidden from the world. Her spirit, tormented and vengeful, is said to be the one that appears in the mirror. These theories, while diverse, all share a common thread: a tale of suffering, of a spirit that cannot find peace. Each version of Bloody Mary's story adds a new layer of terror to the legend, making it a tale that continues to haunt our collective imagination. Regardless of her origin, the legend of Bloody Mary remains one of the most terrifying tales to date. The ritual, simple yet spine-chilling, has been a dare among the brave and the foolish. Just imagine, a room shrouded in darkness. The only source of illumination is the faint glow of a single candle. The centerpiece of the ritual, a mirror, stands tall and ominous, reflecting the flickering flame. It is the very portal that bridges our world and hers. To perform the ritual, one must stand before the mirror holding the candle close. The room must be drenched in silence, save for the whisper of your own voice. You must utter her name, Bloody Mary, thrice. With each repetition, the air grows colder, the silence deeper, the darkness thicker. The significance of the mirror is profound. Mirrors have long been considered gateways to other realms, and in this ritual it serves as the conduit for Bloody Mary's spirit. The darkness too plays a crucial role. It is in the black void that our fears take form, and within this formless abyss we invite Bloody Mary to manifest. Once the ritual is complete, several outcomes are said to transpire. Some speak of a ghastly apparition appearing in the mirror, her eyes bleeding with an eternal sorrow. Others claim to hear a wailing cry, a mournful lament that chills the bone. There are even tales of the mirror cracking, as if unable to contain the horror summoned forth, but perhaps the most terrifying outcome is the silence. The chilling, absolute silence that follows, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for something dreadful to occur. An oppressive silence that weighs heavy on the heart, a silence that screams louder than any ghostly wail. Yet regardless of the outcome, one thing remains certain. You have invited something ancient and terrifying into your world. You've disturbed the rest of a spirit bound by sorrow and rage. And once you have summoned her, there is no turning back. But how much of it is true? Is Bloody Mary just a figment of our collective imagination? A question that has stirred the minds of countless horror enthusiasts for decades. Well, let's delve into the reality behind the horror. It's fascinating to see how our minds, the most complex organ in our bodies, can play tricks on us. The Bloody Mary phenomenon is likely a product of a psychological principle known as the perceptual expectancy. This means our brain sometimes sees what it expects to see rather than what is actually there. When you stand in a dimly lit room, staring into a mirror and expecting to see Bloody Mary, your mind might just show you exactly that. Now, let's bring mirrors into the conversation. Mirrors have a long-standing association with the supernatural, often seen as portals to other realms or used for divination in various cultures. In the case of Bloody Mary, the mirror serves as a psychological prop, amplifying the fear and anticipation. Moreover, the dim lighting typically involved in the Bloody Mary ritual is key to creating visual distortions. Our eyes struggle to adjust to low light conditions and begin to compensate, resulting in misinterpretations and illusions. This phenomenon is known as pareidolia, where the brain tries to recognize patterns in random stimuli, like seeing faces in clouds or hearing voices in static. Adding to this, the ritual's repetition element can induce a form of self-hypnosis, further promoting hallucinations and a heightened state of suggestibility. So, you see, the horror of Bloody Mary might be less about a vengeful spirit and more about the mind's powerful ability to mold and manipulate our perceptions, especially when fear is involved. It's a blend of psychology, science, and a dash of cultural folklore that creates the harrowing tale of Bloody Mary that continues to send shivers down our spines. So, is she real or just a trick of the mind? That's for you to decide. Whether you choose to believe in the spectral figure of Bloody Mary or see it as a psychological phenomenon, the terror it invokes is undeniably real. Despite the rational explanations, the legend of Bloody Mary endures. But why? Why does this spectral figure, born from whispers and shadows, continue to hold a chilling grip on our collective consciousness? Perhaps it's the human fascination with the unknown, the thrill of fear, the allure of the forbidden, that keeps us coming back again and again to the darkened mirror. The legend of Bloody Mary has permeated into every crack and crevice of popular culture. She's not just a ghost story told around campfires or a chilling dare for slumber parties anymore. Her haunting visage has been immortalized in the silver screen, lending her spectral presence to countless horror flicks. She's become a trope, a symbol of the unknown and the terrifying, a testament to our fascination with the supernatural. And it doesn't stop at the movies. Bloody Mary has clawed her way into the realm of video games, becoming a virtual specter that haunts players from behind their screens. She's there in the eerie background music, in the sudden jump scares, and the creeping sense of dread that builds as you venture further into her domain. But perhaps the biggest reason why Bloody Mary continues to captivate and terrify us is because she is a mirror, quite literally. She reflects our deepest fears, our darkest secrets, our most haunting nightmares. She's the embodiment of the fearful unknown, the unexplainable, the irrational. She's a reminder that there are still things in this world that we do not and perhaps cannot understand. And so the legend endures. Bloody Mary, a name whispered in fear, a face seen in the most terrifying of dreams, a story told in hushed tones under the cover of darkness. She is a part of us, ingrained into our culture, our stories, our fears. Whether she's real or not, one thing is certain: Bloody Mary will continue to haunt our nightmares. So dare to stare into the mirror, and remember, it's not just your reflection you might be seeing. We've journeyed together through the chilling tale of Bloody Mary, traversed the murky origins of the legend, and delved into the ritual, reality, and enduring legacy of this spectral figure. We've separated fact from fiction, and yet the mystery persists. And remember, when the lights are low and you're all alone, it's best to leave the mirror alone. For who knows what may come staring back at you